In the toddler learning environment, there was a space set up with materials for a small group of children to observe some worms as the provider was guiding them in this learning activity. And you could see that there were many connections drawn. The use of books and vocabulary to describe what the worms look like, what they're doing, how they're moving. I also appreciated the use of indoor and outdoor space and helping children to draw connections so that they can see that what they're observing is a living thing with an environment of its own. So, having lots of learning opportunities where children can explore and develop language skills as they're experiencing things is a wonderful way to incorporate the environment as part of a language and skill building process. Small groups are critical, especially when we're having times for children to make observations. They have plenty of space to maneuver and look and observe. And there's also a wonderful connectedness with the provider. So, with just a few children at a time, it really makes for wonderful, deep, rich conversations and an opportunity for the provider to scaffold language. We also noticed that the walls are engaging with items that are hung low. There was use of photos and print and labeling and languages represented in the room. And really appreciated drawing the connections again to how to use space and explore and provide opportunities for children to learn vocabulary. It was really exciting to see. In the preschool learning environment, this is a space where you could see that children really see themselves. We noticed photos of the children and their families. We noticed that families and cultures are proudly represented. And this really helps children identify and talk about what matters most to them. So, seeing themselves and their families displayed on the walls really opens up opportunities for them to share their life stories. And they use language with adults and peers to share what is most special to them. So, engaging parents in activities like describing their children makes them feel special. And we notice those words are shared in home language and in English. So, this is an environment and a place where children are valued. Their families and cultures are honored, and each child is special and unique. It's a place where rich dialogue happens, where adults can ask open ended questions and support vocabulary and meaning making, because we know that one of the most interesting topics young children love to talk about is themselves and their families. The environment sets the stage for great conversations and where adults can intentionally support language development.